You know what? The funny thing is, for a number of years when I was a little kid, back then you go to Walmart or whatever it was, and you get the little costumes with the mask. I was Casper the Ghost like 6 years in a row. I don't know why I wanted to be Casper the Ghost, but I had the little ghost mask, and that's what I was. But I grew up in Burns Flat, Oklahoma, and that was before you had costumes like you have today. And so, I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed Halloween. I enjoyed trick-or-treating. I wish I could go out and knock on doors and get candy bars now, but they don't want a 54-year-old lawyer to show up and ask for a candy bar.
Sorry, no candy for you.
No candy for me.
We had those flammable masks and flammable costumes.
Right.
That they obviously can't have right now, but I had the rubber band and the mask. One thing
That's what I had
remember
too, yes.
was 1984, there was a TV show on called The V about lizard
I remember that
aliens,
show. Yes.
right? So I dressed up like the big baddie Diana. Although, really, I didn't look like Diana. I had a yellow tracksuit on, or an orange tracksuit on, and my dad put this thing on my face to make it look like it was peeling, and it was a lizard underneath. And I still remember that.
I thought that was a good show. Was it V for Vendetta? Is that what it was?
No, it was just V, like
V.
for victory.
But I
or
remember
visitors.
the lizards. It was a good show. I remember
know,
that.
and especially when you're 10 years old.
You should dress like that again now.
I should.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that next time. I did dress like Piper from Orange is the New Black when it was big. I did that about, 5-6 years ago. So
That was a good show, too.
it was a good show. All right, so we got spookiness out of the way.
Okay.
How about voting? You just talked about how you stood in line.
I did. I stood in line. I got there at 7:15. Polls didn't open till 8. I did early voting and thought, surely if I get here by 7:15, I can vote right when they open at 8 o'clock. Nope. I was still standing there. I didn't vote until 5 minutes to 9. So even for early voting, I did not vote. You want to see? I got my little I voted sticker. See, there's my little vote sticker.
Yeah,
I did not vote until almost 9 o'clock. The lines are crazy. The turnout is huge this year.
Wow. So how about this? Do you have to have your ID with you, your voter registration?
So that's where there's a big difference between states and legality on whether you can vote. There are a number of states, Oklahoma included, that an ID is required to vote. And I personally think an ID should be required to vote anywhere because it's such an important thing. You want to make sure that there's no question as to the integrity of the voting. But there are a number of states that don't require ID to vote. And that's open to abuse because if you don't have to show an ID, you might not even be from that state. You just walk up and get a ballot and vote. Here in Oklahoma, yes, you have to show an ID, and they won't give you your ballot unless you do.